А ты доставишь?
Да, доставляю.
Всем привет, меня зовут Дмитрий.
Надо.
И мы продолжаем играть в Red Dead Redemption 2. Сейчас проверим, насколько у нас включился YouTube, подключился ли вообще. Пока непонятно, но там будет видно. Так, продолжаем наши приключения в Родосе. Сейчас поедем к дачу. Нет, почему-то все равно на YouTube просто идет отправка данных. Почему, не пойму. Ладно, сейчас будем дальше пробовать еще раз. Давид, да я вернулся. Нету, да, сейчас до сих пор трансляции на YouTube?
Я видел.
Вот сейчас идет или нет?
Да, идет.
Идет. Отлично. Значит, я починил. Надо было еще там, знаешь, короче, мало того, что ставить, что контент 18+, так еще и написать, что это точно для 18+.
Вау. Какие времена нынче суровые.
Да.
Может тебе чуть картинку ставить в стрим 18+.
Да, просто вместо этих превьюшек везде ставить 18+, и все, и пошли все нафиг.
Сейчас сделай клеймо на лошади 18+.
Что еще раз?
На лошадь клеймо сделай 18+.
Угу. На лбу себе.
Это в каждой катсцене показывалось.
Guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his owe, so who am I to argue? Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
Так, сейчас продадимся немножко. Было у меня то что-то на продаже там. Так, а чё он это? Блин, а кому это продавать?
Дима с собой всегда носит портативный холодильник с кучей бухла.
А чё нет?
Нормально.
А, это знаки стоят, прикольно.
Бутылка, что там, вискаря за доллар?
Ну это ж какие времена-то, Вов?
I'll let him know. You're paying next time, though.
Так, сейчас закупимся консервами, потому что я ими хилюсь неплохо так.
По-моему, это даже весь магазин с собой таскать тогда, раз ты все купил.
Ну, просто я люблю консервы, что... Мне бы найти, где здесь этот цирюльник, чтобы побриться и постричься. Что-то не могу найти. А в публичном доме его нету.
Красный принц.
Сейчас газеты покупать.
Конечно. Подтирочный материал всегда нужен.
За лошадью, что ли?
За собой.
Так, понимаете, у тебя только лошадь гадит.
Так, нам нужны потрошки.
Да, конечно, везде нагадит. Вот ты себе доллары делал.
А я лагерь максимально улучшил, потому что тут охотники за головами меня могут поймать.
И как это влияет на охотника за головами?
Очень просто. Они меня ловят, если поймают, то я хотя бы деньги не потеряю. Все, 6 баксов.
I'll wait to give this a try. Thank you.
6 баксов, теперь и помирать не страшно. Да, денег нету, значит, всё нормально. Это у нас отель, нам не сюда. Дачу шерифа отдыхать.
Батарея есть цирюльник.
Ну, кстати, может быть, есть, да.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment
тоже
like
ирландцы.
that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Потому что рыжие конопаты?
That's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to
Им
be
уже
doing
бухают.
you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
Нет, это Александр, у них такого
I
нету.
told you we
Что
were
она?
moving up in this world. Deputies. You have finally lost your mind. Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound.
Мы теперь
All
помощники
right.
шерифа.
Plays like
Твою мать.
Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are bad.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Я думаю, ты знаешь, что произойдет с тем самогоном, который ты найдешь.
Come on, we need to get moving.
Yeah. Archibald,
How are you?
pretty good.
Приватизируем его.
Is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey, Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until
Удивительно, что у тебя еще не
a few
низкий уровень
changes in the
чести.
labor laws.
Что высокое
Now they're
ты
dealing in
преступление совершил.
moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over
Ну
the
да.
Illinois. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold. these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
Что за повозочка там у нас?
Вот как ты и хотел, туман.
Да.
Damn flies.
Да, но только здесь призванные тобой крокодилы.
You could try washing once in a while.
Ты их сам призвал?
Keep your eyes open.
Клевещет на меня, что я крокодилов ему вызвал.
Да, кто?
Кто с ним ты, Давид?
No, this must have happened recently.
Я точно нибудь в этих болотах найдешь совуха вампира.
Look,
Это было прекрасно.
one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this
А ты
is the
найдешь.
handiwork of a gang called the
А потом
Lamar
выяснится, что это ты.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going.
Блин, нельзя пограбить. Да не надо, я сам потом заберу тело, Мэй. Тут крокодилы есть, я знаю, как тут поступать. Тут даже крематорий не нужен.
Ты же помощник шерифа.
Ничего не знаю, я гробовщик, и у меня теперь крокодилаторий. Знаешь, вместо крематория только крокодилы.
Я вообще не понял, что ты видишь.
Ну смотри,
Я
он
знаю,
говорит...
такой крематорий.
Ну вот смотри. Он говорит, я сейчас кого-нибудь потом пришлю, чтобы забрали тела. Я говорю, не надо никого присылать. Потому что у меня есть, я сам это заберу. У меня есть крокодилаторий. Есть крематорий, где сжигают трупы. Понял?
Да, я теперь понял.
Мою бизнес-идею.
Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-army free staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep, not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Go right at the crossroads. Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. Bear right again here. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are, selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in a
Немножечко перевооружимся.
round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Блин.
Ну вот 100% сейчас где-нибудь здесь выйдет крокодил, блядь. За жопу схватит и все, и звезда рулю. А может у них там есть динамит? Я бы по динамиту выстрелил, я мастер в этом деле. Кстати, надо было, блин, винтовку взять, снайперку.
Что, вызываешь крокодилов?
Да, вызываю. Я, блин, снайперку забыл взять. Так, я
Снайпер
могу...
в тумане, серьезно?
Так, а может я успею сходить до лошадки своей? Погодите. Арчибальд, иди нахуй. Арчибальд, ну отстань. Ну подождите, ну я забыл взять. Да иди ж ты быстрее, а, коллега мой. Во, вот так намного лучше. У нас снайперка и вот этот карабин прикольный. Ой, ну как же он медленно ходит. В какую сторону? Куда? Нахуй мы пойдемте, Билли. Я как бы других направлений тут не видел.
Добежать крокодила.
We'll take the ride. Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The chief. Look at them. A fine night.
Вот зачем тебе снайперка, если тебе нужно делать скрытно?
Remember what he said.
Ведь и беспробно.
Скрытно, но не бесшумно.
Knock them out, then tie them up.
Got it. Deputy Williamson.
Бесшумно.
Какой приятный цвет воды.
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure. Forget the rider. They'll round him up later. Get the other one.
Так, а мы сможем пройти-то через эти кустики?
Anthony! Anthony, where you at, boy?
Goddamn fool.
Where you at?
Как правда сработало со снайперкой?
Ну да, чё, без снайперки я бы так не смог. Ой, давайте мы его утопим. Где там мой крокодилаторий?
Right. Let's gather them up.
Видно, не судьба, видно...
Ну да. Крокодилы останутся опять голодными. Эх.
Just drop him with the others.
Ты бросай его у повозки, бросай.
I think that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
Oh,
So.
think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about these. That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah.
А зачем нужен мост, если можно пойти по воде?
Конечно. Как апостол Андрей. Мокрый динамит, он взрывается лучше. Блин, а здесь пролутать-то ничего нельзя. Блин, ну сколько, ну зачем? Вот зачем самогон взрывать? Его надо пить. Не знаю, жечь, ну взрывать.
Прикрепить.
Блять.
А не кинуть.
Нормально.
Даже
У меня
мы в своем бейсе так не делали. Мы максимум молот выкидали. Но динамит...
Нормально, нормально.
Не думал побыстрее убегать.
А он не зажжен. А вот смотри, зачем мне нужна была снайпер.
Мне просто показалось.
Sure. Just a second.
И где Дина? А, во. Смотрите. Нормально. У меня даже кот испугался.
Arthur, we got some trouble here. That was a close one. We're gonna add you to the casualty list. Shit. Holy shit.
Непробиваемые деревянные ящики.
Give me a hand with these bastards. Sorry, boys.
Тут точно хромают.
Не, вот так лучше.
Look out, we got more coming up. That was too damn close. Just won't go down. Snap out of it. There are more by those huts. Let's clear them out. You up against real men now.
Давайте пограбим. Что они там разбираются? Мы грабим. Кстати, шляпа. Надо шляпу поменять, да? Нормально.
Here we go again.
Ох. Yeah. Here we go again.
Come on. This is the state of Lemoyne. He'll show you.
Выдра.
Да. А. Играть зовешь? Во что?
I don't see any more.
Странно,
You?
Давид.
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Я вызываю тебя на дуэль на самое бесшумное перемешивание чая.
Let's go before any more show
Да
up.
легко, смотри, я выиграю. Давай. Раз, два, три.
А вы клевые, ребят.
Я помешал. Кто-нибудь слышал? Нет. Я выиграл. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'll see you over there.
Yeah.
Да, встретимся там уже, пиздец.
Что ты проиграл?
Шляпа какая-то не беспонтовая у меня, ну ладно.
Если не будешь таскать все тела к болоту,
Да не,
Ну как, надо от них избавиться. Болото.
я помощник шерифа, мне ничего не надо избавлять. Я есть закон, понимаешь?
Пожалуйста, какой там был бизнес-план с телами? С крематорием?
аллигаторий.
Ну вообще крокодилаторий, но аллигаторий, кстати, мне нравится больше название.
Как бы разные
Как
существа.
крокаторий.
Так что... Да поделитесь, кому вы скармливаете. Может, вы вообще скармливаете крокодилу? Нет,
Там есть бурундуки, можно бурундукам скормить.
Буракоганторий?
Выдра? А тут есть выдры, кстати.
О, выдры злые, они сожрут прямо. Так что...
Не съем, так понадкусываю, да?
Давай лучше белкам скорми.
Так, а где они нас ждут? Тут побежали. Что-то как не особо много добычи. Можно, конечно, бурбончик сейчас собрать. Но... Давида, вообще нормально тогда. Выпил бренди, закусил фасолью консервированной. Супер.
Well done. Well,
Да, выпил бренди, закусив фасолью, пошел по мосту, упал и умер от аллигаторов.
Seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine. Sure.
Возможно, если бы ты не пил бренди, ты бы не подорвал себя динамитом.
Да, алкоголь.
I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me. Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it.
Главное, нашему пастору не показывайте.
Ain't there always?
А то мы вон и так тут. Алкоголик, блин. Морфинист.
Didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set. Go.
Можно датчик
You're
подстрелить?
much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Наверное, нет. Интересно, что раньше случится? Мы доскачем до контрольной точки? Или у моей лошади кончится выносливость, и она меня просто скинет?
Anytime you want to stop for a breather, you let me know.
Неудачно вышло. Ну конечно же, блин. Да что ж твою... Обосраться на ровном месте называется.
Unless you catch a second wind, this won't be much of a race.
I'm just picking my moment, Dutch. It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Ну чё, либо меня скинут, либо мы доскачем.
You done good, girl. You good, girl?
Кто не доскачет, тот...
Доскачем, доскачем. Тот дач, да.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Да тут народ ругается, что у меня, короче, Age of Empires стоит в определении. Играю я в Red Dead Redemption. Да, ребят, извините. Да даже не ленивый, потому что, блин, не всегда переключается в стримлапсе оно, я не знаю почему.
Давид мне не верит, да, Давид?
Заходишь еще в твиттер приложение Twitch и там редактируешь.
Да.
Так что нет, ты ленивый.
Ну ладно, я ленивый.
Давид.
What's going on?
А, Давид?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Ну ладно, погнали к Хози. Ну да, во время стрима обновить нельзя информацию. Ну ладно.
You all right there?
Я же обновлял.
Не, охотиться не хочу. Нет, Давид, нельзя обновить. Я уже посмотрел. Не активно. Могу название только поменять.
Okay, my girl.
На следующий, вот когда следующий стрим будет, на нем поменяю уже. Сейчас пока не могу. Что она тут делает? В юбке. В лесу. С ружьем. А, вот куда. Я думал, сейчас далеко скакать придется.
Mention if I have a real weapon.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked
Не,
me
ну
to
в какой-то
look
мере
into
это же
something
тоже
to
стратегия.
do
Вот
with the
стратегически
Braithwaite
продать
place.
пойло. Это же тоже надо уметь.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So,
Можно еще
what
стратегически его
are we
выпить.
doing? This is the moonshine we
Хорошая
took
стратегия.
and blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Кстати, мне очень нравится, как по-английски звучит самогон. Moonshine. Лунный
Хотят
свет.
заработать денег.
Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it?
Грабить банк.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
А чё это у нас тут за заяц сзади примостился?
Proceed, please.
Контролер.
Ну, контролер опасные существа. Лучше на открытом месте с ним сражаться, они тебя победят.
What you want? Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Oh, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Now look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those...
Только катаемся туда-сюда.
Доставлять самогон в разные точки мира.
Да.
But not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Что, Давид, идем?
No, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into
Нет,
the
это не
Pinkertons.
стратегически.
Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on.
Шляпу забрал
Smoke
еще.
this pipe. Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
Нормальный такой расход. Да.
Даже поезда не грабишь.
Да, я
Прохождение
этот.
технически.
Я курьер. Самогон стрендинг. Муншайн стрендинг.
Я уверен, это может стратегически очень быстро доставить товары из поездов до нужных торговцев.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me. Gentlemen! Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello! Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Let's hand out the liquor.
Отлично, я еще теперь и бармен. Бармен, братец, идиот. Найс.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day.
I'll have one, Fenton.
A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look a gift horse in the mouth. When I see a gift horse, I open my eyes.
Вау.
Still won't catch us all.
Just keep 'em coming.
So drink up. Don't be shy, boys.
Стратегическое разливание самогона по стаканам.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Open another bottle.
Where's mine then?
Come on. Come on. We got work to do, my boys. Let's go.
Почему просто каждому не дать бутылку?
Хороший вопрос.
Don't listen to your brother. Come on.
Over here, Fenton.
Inebriate.
Hey, send a couple this way.
Лени.
Work, Fenton. Work, you dumb bastard. Fenton, snap out of it. I'm sorry, gentlemen. He's not normally this slow.
I'll have one, Fenton.
Keep drinking. There's plenty more where that came from, and it's all free.
Well, that hit the spot. Keep 'em coming, Fenton. Just keep 'em coming.
So, drink up, drink! Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You,
Me?
you're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him. We run the liquor around here. And our business.
Все испортили. Всю стратегию попортили.
Да? Ой, отлично, вообще подстрелил.
Come on, get up here. Nothing, Arthur! Shoot this bastard! Arthur, help! We are going to get off me! Hey, hey! This way! Escape the man! Well done. Let's go.
Wow.
Come on, Franklin.
Stop that wagon!
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back! Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well,
You think we wouldn't find you?
behind us, Arthur, coming out of the alley. Shit, that hit the liquor.
He's down. We run the liquor around here. Stay.
You're right. How many? They really aren't happy about this. I want both those sons of bitches dead. Damn it, they're still coming.
Отлично вообще.
Fools are playing the train.
4 выстрела в щеку.
I see it. Look out, all of them.
Think you can steal from us? That's him dealt with.
Yeah. Right ahead of you. Good. Keep at him, Arthur.
You think we wouldn't find you?
Got one.
You see any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
Да, неплохо, неплохо. Хорошая перестрелка была.
All right. We're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertise.
Yeah. Do you think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Mob Braithwaite. See what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
Fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold. And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure? Why not? Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us. Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway. Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman. Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses. How the hell did we get in at the Gray's place? Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy. Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago. Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Да, интересная идея удачи, конечно. Так, что у нас здесь? Билли Уильямсон, Джон Марстон, Хози Мэтьюс, да? Сейчас с Билли поговорим, он рядышком.
Hey, Arthur! What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Not gonna like the sound of this.
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
You really think it's worth going back there?
Four
Да,
of us can
наконец-то в
do
банк
it
грабить.
easy. But I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if we're serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
All right, I suppose it's worth taking a look at least.
We should wait until the morning. In any case, I need to change out of these rags if I'm gonna be performing.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be worth it.
Oh, it is. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so. All right. Let's go.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Strauss?
That man. The debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife. I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
Then you can head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, let's move out.
Так, сейчас. Сначала нам надо этот глаз остановить. Не то. Не то, но нет. Что у нас здесь еще? Крепкий тоник. Заправимся. И пойдем на дело.
Tell me again about this big can't go wrong plan of yours.
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can, once the shooting starts.
Well, that's reassuring.
Like I said, we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always like the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. Neither should work.
Once she's got them distracted, we'll move in.
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the Vault Man, right, Arthur?
Now I see why you brought me.
Hey, I'm more than willing.
Nah, best I do it.
Oh, and did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray boys?
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now. Seems they're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Could be something in it for us.
Well, just be smart about it. We got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Yes, I know, Morgan. Yeah.
So, how are you feeling about this, Lenny?
Well, at first I thought it was a bad idea. But then I figured, they all are if you think about them long enough.
Certainly have been recently.
I mean, why the hell not? Roll with it. I just told him we needed you along.
I appreciate the confidence, kid.
And if we didn't rob this bank, we really would be slipping.
Thoughts like that? And you're one of us, no doubt.
Sure hope so.
All right. Guess we're doing this then. Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
Well, what do you need? Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that once things get going. So, thinking this through. We rob Cornwall's train. We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine. We rob his stagecoach.
This is just dawning on you now?
And now, we're going back to the one place he knew where to find us.
That's the genius of it. Folk never look at what's right under their nose.
I ain't sure that's always true.
What's happened to you? You're getting real nervy in your old age.
The last few weeks happened.
Forget about Cornwall. He can't have many men left at this point. Got a bit hairy in that barn, but we all walked away fine from that.
Didn't walk away with much.
If 4 of us could deal with them in Valentine, and 4 of us could deal with them after the coach robbery, I ain't too worried.
If you say so. Glad you and Lenny are along for this, Karen.
Someone's got to keep you boys out of trouble. I ain't sure even Lenny can be relied on to keep his head. Not after that night you two had in Valentine.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget that. What little I remember of it. That'll have to wait. We're here. Let's take it nice and easy.
That rat bastard can go to hell for all I care. That's so.
Hey, now partner, we don't want any more trouble from you, okay?
Неприятности нам не нужны. Ага. Без неприятностей скучно будет.
Good morning.
Hello.
Что, прям средь бела дня будем грабить?
Let's leave the horses here off the main drag.
All right, gentlemen, here we are.
Okay. Get ready.
Стоп, 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 стоп. Оружие, оружие, оружие. Ну. Ну и чё не работает? Ну ладно.
Go to work.
Of course. All right, keep it cool and follow me, fellers. So,
Среди бела дня.
we never decided. Is it lost little girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
Пусть шлюхой будет.
Of course, you know I like the harlot.
You're the only one. You're a bunch of filthy sinners and heartbreakers, the lot of you. Now, where is he?
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this.
Where is he? Where is he? Have you seen him?
I really think you should leave, madam.
Not leaving.
Okay, we're going. Hold on. Wait till she's got him reeled in.
You don't act like you don't know me. Oh, stuck up in here. You're not so goddamn stuck up last night. Oh, sorry. Just between us.
I've never seen this woman in my life.
Get your goddamn hands up! This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody! After word us! Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here, unlock the door.
Okay, the door's unlocked.
Oh, you think we're here for fun? Come on! Come on! Yeah! Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
Какой знакомый момент.
Это все было в Симпсонах.
Don't make me hurt you. Too goddamn slow!
Судя по реакции, Дима видел эту видяшку.
Нет.
А ты не смотришь то, что тебе скидывают, да?
Чего?
Make sure the shoot behaves himself in here.
Давид.
Open the lock
Да, Давид.
boxes now.
Проверяй, слышишь ли ты меня. Давид. Я посмотрел Драгонс-Догом. Офигенно.
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as
И в
quick as I
одной, в
can.
одной игре еще не было.
Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick. You shut the hell up and stay still.
Так, и как понять, что я подобрал... О,
If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
How much time you think we got?
I don't know. Not much. It's taking too long. I hear people out there.
Me too. Boys, you need to move this along.
Короче, надо просто взрывать и все.
How are you getting on? Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quiet. Okay.
Hey, watch him there.
Don't worry. I see him.
Please, let me go. I won't say nothing. I swear.
Shut the hell up and stay where you are. I'll keep a lookout at the door. Bill, how's it going in there?
We're getting there. Few more minutes. How's it looking there?
Good.
Told you.
Don't
Ну, на самом деле, не самый
just
интересный
yet.
способ вскрытия.
That's another one cleared. This is looking good.
How much longer?
Nearly there.
Sorry, partner. Shit. Hurry up.
I heard. Go on.
Но с другой стороны, беззвучно, ну, то есть проще получается, да, грабить, чем динамитом.
Такая неловкая тишина.
Ну, конечно, тишина. Тут это, ты чё? Тут сердце слышно, как бьется.
Gentlemen, hurry! We seem to have some company.
We got the place surrounded. You're done for. We got you on all sides.
You're surrounded.
Assuming folk ain't dead in there, you won't swing. I said come out now.
What do we do?
I don't know. Give me a second. If the shooting starts, you're all dead.
I'll go. Follow me.
What are you, insane?
Probably. Don't shoot! Don't shoot him! I made a terrible mistake.
Get out of there, miss.
Sorry.
Come on. Let it go right.
Right behind you.
We're shooting our way out of here, boys!
What are you waiting?
Up there on the balcony. Who's got him? They don't leave Valentine alive. Somebody shoot the bastard.
I want that bastard dead. Go on. Throw every bit we got at him. Come on, y'all.
Let's move. Come on, head for the horses. Look out, there's more of them riding in.
Don't go easy on that ball.
Być może Joe.
What the hell are you doing?
They're trying to get the horses.
Oh, it's gonna make an example out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Ну а теперь валим отсюда. Посмотрим, сколько мы смогли грабануть. Просто изрешетил им лица. Погода соответствующая. Сейчас мы ему этот позвоночник перебьем. А этим поясничку прострелим.
Where the hell are they coming from? Come on, get across! Gotta beat that train, Morgan!
Эпично.
Alright. I think we lost.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Bill, this is a very good take. That you'll be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed. Okay. This is Downs. Yeah.
Так, а какая? Сколько мы денег-то заработали? Нам не сказали?
Какие деньги?
Какие такие деньги? Такие зеленые хрустящие баксики. Интересно, какая награда за нашу голову сейчас? Так, а чем бы мне глаз-то восстановить? Сейчас. Наверное,
по-разному.
я забыл опять, надо ружье взять.
My husband's not cold in the ground and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out. But he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money. Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
Ты жестокий человек, Жак Водогрей.
Да. Очень жестокий. Нормально мы деньжат подняли. Десяточка плюс 2,5. Ух. Можно, кстати, пойти заплатить этим за голову, то, что там назначено. Блин, а что делать-то с этими деньгами теперь тут? Ну, пойдемте. Пополним наш припасы.
Ай.
Так. Ну, начинаем покупать все, что здесь есть. Можно купить лодку для лагеря. Конечно, купим. Можно отправляться на рыбалку теперь.
Hi there.
Mrs. Adler.
Hey, Dutch.
У нас теперь есть карта. И быстрое перемещение доступны. И улучшим жилье всех лагерей. Так, а что мы можем еще купить? Все? Все получается. Можно пойти оружие проапать, там всякие вещи прикольные докупить.
Evening, Uncle Arthur.
Дядя Артур.
How you gentlemen keeping?
Fine, Miss Grimshaw. And you?
Just fine, sir. Just fine.
Так, посмотрим карту. Либо к Хози, либо сюда, да, к Джону. Мне кажется, мы и туда в итоге отправимся. Так, сохранимся сейчас. На 36% мы игру прошли. Неплохо, в принципе. Но тут еще нам играть и играть. Так, стоп. Я хочу посмотреть, как работает быстрое перемещение. Где моя палатка? Где моя палатка? Там что ли? Там. Покушаем рагу.
You're a silver-tongued flatterer and no mistake.
I tell the truth, ma'am.
I must get back to my work.
Отлично, заправились. Так, где же наша палатка-то, блин? Вообще не... А это не она, собственно ли? Нет, это не она. И она вот здесь. Давид, я потерял свою палатку, не могу найти.
У тебя ее реквизировали.
А, вот она. Дилижанс мой. Что за знак у нас там вопрос? Давайте посмотрим.
You okay there, mister?
You need me to move?
Move.
Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Excuse me?
I didn't mean any offense, sir. Please.
I don't get your meaning.
I'm very sorry, sir. You have yourself a fine day, and I apologize for any offense I may have inadvertently caused.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I don't mean to. I'm sorry for any offense.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea. But I had no idea how I offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
Stole your wagon for back check?
They didn't like my medical practice, I suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored. Or I was irritating in nature. Or I was some know-it-all, big city slicker-head to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
That ain't very nice.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes.
But
no great love of my medical practice.
too free with my wisdom and services. Which way they go? Down the road, that away. Stay here. I'm sort of forced to. Please don't go to any trouble on my account. Mm-hmm.
Ну чё,
For that fellow's wagon? I heard him say they was taking it to Macomb's Inn.
Okay.
так, и куда, где этот Мэкомс Эн? Так, ну если честно, мне не особо сейчас хочется туда бежать за ней. Плохо с этой телегой. Ну ладно, отправимся в Мэкомс Эн, давайте съездим. Угу, понятно. Мы поскакали, посмотрим. Попробуем вернуть телегу этому врачу. Я хотел улучшить пистолеты на самом деле. И оружие собрать. И идти дальше по сюжету, ну ладно. Как всегда, по лесу скачем. Нет, чтобы по дороге, блин. Срезаем пути.
Better find another way around. Didn't you hear me? Get out of here.
Ну, как ты это сказал без уважения?
Where you got the wagon, huh?
Блять, ни хера не вижу. Ну теперь вроде все.
If you done, boys, I'll go.
Ну что, продолжаем грабить, нашим любимым занятием заниматься. Заодно пополнять запас. Так, не вижу здесь труп, ладно. Ой, как тут грязно-то, ё-моё. Просто по самой щиколотке, по коленке в говне.
Get you back to the doctor.
Отличное место они для жилья себе нашли, представить. Прекрасное место. А как вот свою лошадь позвать, чтобы она за мной бежала? Ну? Будем посвистывать по дороге, что ли? Отлично. Ну, что ты вылез-то?
Coach incoming. Focus your fire. Hell. Just leave it alone, won't you? The hell you... Cocksucking bastard. The hell do you want with this thing?
И что это такое? А-а-а. Как я должен стрелять, если я не вижу, куда стрелять? Так, сейчас мы прервемся, а потом продолжим. А то тут действительно народ возмущается. Разве это Age of Empires? Так что всем спасибо за внимание. Приходите еще.